Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Aztec aggression campaign in Europa Universalis IV. So I have been looking around a bit because I realized that while getting Spain wrecked is nice, I kind of had hoped Spain would win because their combined armies between Portugal and Spain were bigger. But then I remembered that liberty desire for colonial nations is tied to relative strength of the alliance versus their overlord. So the fact that Spain has been wrecked and has high war exhaustion and will likely get higher if they don't peace out soon means that Portuguese Brazil, Rio de Prata, Spanish La Plata, Hispaniola, like all these countries are potentially capable of wanting to rebel. So we got Portuguese Peru. Are you willing to... No, you're loyal. Okay, you... Aha, see, Rio de Prata and Portuguese Brazil would totally both, like, they want to declare independence. So we're going to improve relations with these guys. Like all the guys that are potential rebellious countries. And if we can break them free and just really cripple the Spanish and French trade income by... I mean, it'll affect all three of them. All three of the big colonizers if we break those countries free, because they'll stop having half the trade power from those countries. And those countries will keep the trade in the New World. Which is fine with me. I'd rather that Rio de Prata gets the money than Spain. So, we're just going to kind of support those guys. We're going to wait until France decides to come over here, if they do. Portugal is putting a whole bunch of troops up here for some reason. Because it's the war goal, I guess. In the meantime, we're just waiting to see if he actually lands men over here. I think that the Portuguese ones are the most likely to break free. Portuguese Colombia, you're currently still loyal, but that might change. We can see their liberty desire, but we can't see exactly like what the breakdown is for it. But yeah, anything over 50%, they're pretty much going to be willing to break free. So let's improve relations with all the colonies. Take Honduras. Why do you tempt me with these foolish missions, game? So I think we're making a lot of money. You know what? By the time if I see France landing, I'll have probably at least a month. So let's lower maintenance to like 50% for the moment. Just make a bucket of ducats. Hey, buckets of ducats. Do we need money or do we? Let's take the prestige. Prestige is actually kind of hard to come by these days, and it does affect morale of armies. So sure. Meanwhile, we've got our 4 colonies, so we're just making buckets of ducats. France, you're so easy to trick. You took the bait so hard. You're like, ooh, an excuse to attack Spain. Hell yeah, I want Girona. Wonder what he's going for anyway, and I wonder why Spain hasn't negotiated a deal. The scary part is that when Spain leaves, everyone leaves. It's Spain with Portugal in a personal union underneath them, and then all of their collective colonies. But when Spain leaves, maybe we can support the independence of these two, and we can have... It'd be so beautiful if there was like an independence war against them right now, while Spain is just wrecked. That's what I really want. And then once they're free, maybe we'll be able to do something similar with France at some point. Although France doesn't really have any colonies over here. Yeah, I don't know, really. We'll see. Alright, how are we doing on rebellion? Got some guys at 90%. Zuni. Don't really have any war exhaustion. Be nice if we had better religious unity. We are getting kind of close to another idea group, right? I could catch up. We're Western tech now. We pretty much have to take these. Alright, let's take a few ideas. It's only 233 points. I know we're going to need some to take this land, but I'm actually only going to take things I have cores and claims on. Probably, yeah. I don't want to pay extra points for land. I never do. I never ever feel like it's justifiable to pay extra Not when we're behind on tech and we're trying to catch up, and, you know, like, our next idea group is going to be important. We've already unlocked all this stuff, which is good, but what will be the next idea group that we take anyway? Also, are there any policies? Nah. Okay, so we are, France has no transports? Excuse me? What happened to the French transports? They had like 40-something. They scrapped them. Why did you scrap the transports? That's awesome. Oh, France, you're so stupid. That's fantastic. They had 40 transports. There's like, we don't know how to use these. These are complicated. They're boats. They go in the water. We march. We're French. Oh man, that's crazy. Meanwhile, we're improving relations with you guys a lot. We won't ever be able to royal marriage these guys because they're Catholic and because they've got the wrong government type, but let my people go. Hey, they did go bankrupt. Good. Alright, did I ever get a claim on Chickasaw? We might as well do this war. You guys are up to 55. This is the weakest one, so they're not very likely. Alright, you know, I do think improving relations with them is probably still the best bet. But yeah, there's no way that they can even get an army over here now. That's crazy. We have no truce with a bunch of countries. Let's attack the Huron. Your colonization is at an end. France, you are done. I can't believe they got rid of their transports. I can't believe Spain is still in the war. I really thought they'd peace out, like, as soon as their war enthusiasm hit 0, but no, for some reason they don't want to. They have to eventually. I was thinking about calling Spain in, even though I know they'd say no. Just to break the alliance. I mean, we can always break the alliance later, but breaking the alliance now... I have low morale. It's fine. Wow, look at this. We're suddenly making quite a bit of money. Only paying half maintenance is pretty much the reason. Saves us like 20 ducats a month. Oh, and also I have like no advisors because it wants me to take level 2s and 3s, which are stupidly expensive. Oh, we could take the level 2 guy and prevent a lot of these rebellions. Okay, for 13 ducats I'll pay for that. Don't we have like the primitive CB against you, or did you westernized? Yeah, never mind. Okay, so we have 22.8 ticking war score. Portugal and Spain are being stubborn. Maybe France is waiting for full occupation before they actually send any peace offers. It's hard to colonize everything. Everything in the New World without having multiple countries doing it. Even with 4, 5, 6 colonies at once, there's a lot of provinces. It really does take a long time. So we gotta decide on the next idea group. I mean, if I take, are there any policies that maybe would be interesting? We don't want to fall behind on military. Let's say we actually move in and we're actually fighting France over here. Somehow. Somehow we make landfall and we're actually in Western Europe. What's it going to take to beat France? It's going to take really good military or tons and tons of troops. Trade could help us make more money, but that's not going to help too much. I think we're probably going to need, like, quantity. Or we could always just go for offensive. Offensive gives force limit as well. What kind of policies would we get? Nope. I think we go quantity because it gives us an extra colonist. And it gives us more troops. And just throw lots of manpower at it. Plus with diplomatic we can do land force limits plus 15. So yeah, I think quantity will probably be the way to go. So we're going to want to start focusing on... we're already focusing on military. Probably been focusing on military for the last century. Truce with Canada is over. No reason to not do that war. Now that I know that he disbanded his troops, I mean, there's like literally nothing to stop us from just ignoring him, really. Yeah, so we could full annex. His capital's only 2 base tax. Is it worth waiting on another war just to save 10 admin? I think not. Alright, so actually you go up that way, you can stay down here. Uh-oh. Never mind. Our one guy's very strong. He'll take him. Almost up to Tech 22. Of course, I think France is actually already there, yeah. But yeah, with this is 5 transports. With bankruptcy, bankruptcy causes their autonomy to go up. Yeah. Although colonial government centralization really helps to mitigate that. But what that's going to do is, over a long period of time, that will actually lower the war score costs of these provinces. From local autonomy minus 0.0. So like right now it's none. It'll take time for that to actually add up, but Chickasaw has collapsed. Okay, good for you, Chickasaw. I'm about to attack you. Canada, I need another claim on you before we actually do our attacks. A couple more actually, looks like. Protect against France? No, I'm not going to make 170 regiments. You think France is over their force limit right now? I bet they are. How much you want to bet they are? Oh yeah, 60 regiments over the force limit. When they fight Spain, they take it serious. They committed all out to winning the land war. Completely ignored the New World. And there we go, Spain's out. Spain will cede Girona. Spain will give core to Naples. Spain will pay ducats. And that's it. Still, that's perfect. That means that France has a Spanish core. You two are going to hate each other. You'll probably... You still have me rivaled, which is hilarious, but you'll probably... You had it right the first time, Spain. But they'll probably end up rivaling France now that they have cores to compete over. Which means we suddenly have 9 war score because all of the occupation went away. French enthusiasm's quite high. They have even more men now. So I think what we need to do is just kind of piece out some of these other guys. Get the relative strength of the alliance down. Get their enthusiasm to come down. Length of war will go away. Let me just wait. Portuguese Brazil. Oh, right, we gotta go check on that stuff. Something, something, Portuguese Brazil. What happened? We can support their independence. They are not at war. We need to do this, like right now. Well, that stinks. I would love to be at war with Spain. Right now, when they have no navy, they have no method of defending. Liberty desire of 100. Wow. You know what? We're not playing Iron Man mode. I want to check something real quick. Tag, poor. And I just want to check on these. Why is it 100? Did my supporting independence give them justification for 483.6% relative power to Portugal? Are they including me because I'm supporting their independence? Let's go check like another one of the Portuguese colonies and see. Portuguese Peru I haven't supported. And they have Liberty Desire of 27. Because Portuguese Brazil, yeah, Portuguese Brazil has, well, they have 51 troops. 474, 483. It's got to be including my army. It has to be. Because Portugal has 21 regiments. So that means that this guy, there's no way he could say, yeah, they're including my army. Okay, cool. Tag AZT. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting mechanic. So, hey, Portuguese Colombia, do you want me to support your independence? I will. Portuguese Mexico. Why are you so loyal? Do those cost relationship slots? Yes, they do. How close to wanting independence are you? Not very high. So we got Portuguese Brazil. How about Spanish La Plata? They're very close. Let's improve relations with them again. Dutch La Plata has like no reason, right? Yeah. In Friesland, did you like Exodus? Is your capital here? Yeah. Friesland did the Exodus from the HRE. Oh, Vinland really wants independent. Apparently you're really upset about my aggressive expansion. Well, I'm going to support your independence anyway. I'm going to improve relations with you and we're going to get you free. And then we're going to kill you. Okay. Well, here's to hoping that one of these colonies decides it's time to break free. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. Let's take Tech 22. Let's upgrade our unit types. We've got the mortar. Sweet. Better relations over time guy could help out with Vinland. But I think we won't. Actually, we could afford it. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, I'm going to take a break here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm so excited to see what happens with Portuguese Brazil and Rio de Prata. I don't know what they're waiting for. They should just declare war right now. But, alright, see you soon.